Here we are.
Hello.
Hi.
So, we are going to play Patchwork. Who knew that quilting could make such a great board game theme?
Mm-hmm. Cutthroat.
It is pretty cutthroat. So, in Patchwork, it is strictly a two-player game, which makes it nice for one-on-one time.
Whether it's Tetris too. Right?
Yes. Yeah, it's a good puzzle kind of game. So you have your quilt board, and then you're buying these different like fabric patches to fit on here.
Yeah, switch
your
to
currency. You don't have to.
Oh.
Your currency is buttons. I mean, it's all very quilty.
It can get pretty ruthless.
It can.
Taking pieces from people.
I was gonna say I want to build, or I want to create a better quilt than you.
Mm-hmm. A warmer one. You want holes in it.
No, but definitely not any holes in it. So, yeah, this is we've played this one before.
A couple times, yeah.
It's just like words escaped me for a moment there. So yeah, this is a good one to play like when we have our board game date nights, just for some one-on-one time. It's also a great one to have one-on-one time with the kids. Our daughter has played this and she has beat me without special help. So it's a nice one to just have that one-on-one time. And I thought showing a two-player game as we're getting close to Valentine's Day was probably a good idea.
Nice cheap Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I mean, if you gotta buy the game, but beyond that,
yeah.
You have the game forever.
Yeah. So you can have a fun night in. So, I don't know, are you ready?
Sure. Here's the board.
There. You can't see all the pieces because it goes out.
Yeah, it's just to go around it, but
there are so many of them, so it was kind of like, well, if we showed everything, then it's harder to see up close what's happening. So, but this is the time board because time is always moving while you're sewing.
That's true.
Apparently. I mean, you know. So.
And we can only pick based on this. You can't see up here, but there's a token that moves around the board. You can only choose from the three in front of it.
Yep. So, and then you have to buy it with your buttons, but you also don't want to spend all of your buttons. Hint, hint. Mm-hmm. You don't want to spend all your buttons because that is going to help you with your score at the end. Your score is based on how many buttons you have left, minus, I think it's -2 for every empty square.
You'll count these at the end. Those are only during.
Mm-hmm. So you want to fill your board as much as possible, but you also want to have some button currency because...
Especially this big 20 one.
Because I think I did that where I was...
For this.
I was spending... yeah, this is the special one you get if you... Whoever fills 7x7 up first. I was spending so much buying my pieces, but I wasn't necessarily gaining enough. Mm-hmm. And so at the end, it was like I didn't really have very many points to begin with. So that hurt. That hurt a lot. So that is a tip, strategy tip, to make sure that you have button currency at the end. And then when you're going around the board, these are little special patches. So whoever gets to that first gets to have those. And that's like the only way to fill in like a little one square spot.
Do you have to land on the button or just cross it?
You just have to cross it. Actually land on the button. It's on the...
Oh, yeah. Same with the other ones, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, did we decide what colors we're going to be?
No, whatever.
Okay. Do you want to be green since it's the closest to your board color? Right. Mine's yellow.
Sure.
Okay. So, the last person to touch a needle is supposed to go first?
Can't say I've touched a needle recently.
So, I'm probably the last person who did. Alright, so I'm underneath here. On the other side of the time board, they're still basically the same amount of spaces, but the other one's like a swirly. But it wasn't as colorful. So I can decide if I want to purchase something with my 5 buttons. Well, I could afford the one. Or I move and then I gain currency.
I mean, just move one because one ahead of the person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you either are choosing to purchase a patch or you choose to move and get buttons.
And then the timer thing is the neutral token that moves, right?
When you put... Okay, so I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to buy this for 1 button. So then I have to figure out where I want to place it on my board. I feel like over here is probably a good spot. Huh?
Nothing.
And then I have to move 5.
Oh, you move 5, okay.
But I don't get buttons for all the spots that I move right now unless I cross that. Whereas if I had just moved, I would have gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You get a button.
So I crossed that button. So I have 1 button on my board. So I got that one back.
Nothing more to do with that thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. This has to go where the one was that I took.
Yeah. We'll try to squeeze them in once there's less of
Yeah.
I can buy one. That's a bad one to buy.
Yeah, you can get this one, or this one.
They're pretty horrendous.
10, 2, or 2. Otherwise, you can... If you move past me.
Yeah.
And then you gain
tokens.
Well, you gain 1, 2, 3,
I mean, I don't get
4,
any buttons for...
5, 6.
I'll buy this one. It's not too horrible.
You can make it work.
You can make it work. I'll move 3. It's my turn again anyway. The person who's farthest back always goes first.
Yes. So you get to go again.
So, I go ahead of you and I get 1 button.
It's a struggle because it's like I want to make sure that I have money, and if I keep spending, I don't necessarily gain money.
I'm not going to get much out of moving either.
No, not right now. I'm going to buy this piece for 3.
There you go.
I'm going to put it in.
A little tight.
Like that. Sometimes it doesn't quite sit the way that I would like it to. And then I have to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3 buttons. Right?
So yeah, now I get...
They're a free one.
Yeah. At least getting back what I have spent.
I wanted to move and get money, but I think I'm going to spend 3 and get the one in front of me.
It is a nice little L-shaped one.
That'll fit right here nicely.
Boop.
And then I move up 1. So I'm going to move now because I'm behind. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5, right? Let's take a 5er.
And then you pass that button.
Get a whole 1.
Yeah. Look at that.
I made up.
I'm going to spend... There.
Your Tetris skills come in.
2. Right? Thank you. Try to make sure it's staying lined up where it's supposed to be on my board.
Alright. These are all stupid looking ones. Oh, this one's really nice.
That is a nice one.
I don't need it at this point. But then you might get it.
Yeah, you never know who will end up with that.
That's 3. There we go. Well, it's not very good for the 7x7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man. I don't want to do that. I'm not sure I want to do that. I could probably fill that with something. Oh, and I move 3.
I think I should just move for money. 1, 2, 3. For buttons.
That's 1, I think. Look at that. Oops.
The best part about this, no sewing skills required.
No. Move 2. Get buttons. 1, 2.
What do we have here? Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, see that.
Ooh. I'm spending 1 for this.
Yeah, I see that.
Ooh.
These all fit very well, do they?
Well,
They were nice.
I mean, it's supposed to be in there. It's not that I have the wrong piece. It's just some of them are just the way that the cardboard is. So this goes there, and then I move 2, 1, 2, and I went past a button, so I get 3. It's like another freebie.
Yeah, you're good at that. It's like couponing.
Got a rebate on my fabric patches here. There's a lot of funky shapes in here yet, though.
Yeah, this one here. Oh, that actually work. That's 10. I don't have 10. Why is that so expensive? It's 3 buttons
because
on
it has 3 buttons on it. I've bought 2 things that were relatively cheap, and they don't have any buttons on it, so they don't give me anything back.
Now, 7x7 you want that exactly. I mean, you have to get that in there, but you have stuff stick on the sides, right?
Yeah.
As long as you have a solid.
It's whoever fills the 7x7 first gets an extra 7 buttons.
Not sure if that's better or not. I'll do that. Well, I wanted to go more than 2 though, because now I get that whole patch thing. Though sometimes that can mess you up too.
Could. Like, I don't necessarily have a place to stick it right now. And you have to place it right away. Mm-hmm. You can't hold on to it and wait. So there's that too. That blue L for 4.
Looks like it's cut a little strange.
Thank you. Alright. So now I gotta move 6 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice buttons.
So then I get 2, 4, 5. Back.
Stack.
Yeah, and then I need to. No. I don't know. I guess I'll put it there, and hope that doesn't.
That'd be like your queen down mono thing, huh?
Yeah, that one doesn't look like.
It's got a little bump in the bottom, like it's stuck.
Some of them are not like cut straight.
I have to move because I don't have a button.
I can't turn.
So I get 1. Jeez. Oh, I get 6 plus 2.
Yes. I want to spend, but I don't want to spend because I want to have this. But I think I'm gonna spend 6 for that square.
Yeah, so that's what I was eyeing up, and I didn't have any money for it.
I mean, it's kind of hard to resist a square.
It's that plus that no one wants.
And then I get to move 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Another patch.
And then another patch. I'm just gonna fill in that spot there.
7, wow.
And then, yeah.
And they're rolling in the buttons. Buttons, stacks on stacks of buttons.
Stacks on stacks of buttons.
Make it real.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna buy.
I'm a regular quilt master. Don't ask me to make a real one though.
3. Nice. I'll move 2. 2, and then I get 2. I'm not buying the good ones with the buttons on them.
I have a crazy Z one. Tall L.
Yep, short L tall and a Z.
For 10 though, but it's only got 2 buttons.
That's a good one. It's a good one to fill in a hole or something, you know.
I know.
Yours is really, you're squared off there pretty well, so.
I think I'm gonna spend 4 for the shorter one instead. Yeah, it's gotta go.
Oh, the end.
There. Yeah. Okay, and then I
big
get
long one there.
I get to move 2, 1. Oh, that's gonna fit nicely in there.
Oh no! I get this, which I guess I'll put here.
Yes.
It's so pretty.
Look at that. Who's gonna get the 7x7 first?
I'm close. Here you go, 7. Got a whole nother row yet.
I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty sure it's
you just got to fill that corner.
So yeah, I'm getting close.
It's only worth 7 coins. It's not like it's super duper important, but
right. It's nice though because it's 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna move for money right now. 1, 2, 3.
Here. I move 2. Oh, I get 1, 2, 3, 4. I got money now from that, not just 2. 10, 1. Yeah, it's a nice spot for you.
I wanted that, and I'm 1 short.
I mean, if you move, you get 2 coins on enough, but then it's my turn.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to buy that one. I can't buy that one.
I know,
actually, I can only buy this one.
But if you do that, then it goes past. I mean, obviously you can't not do it just because.
Well, I can't buy. I don't want to buy this one. I'm just going to move.
So that worked out for me then.
Yeah. Not because I
know.
beat you.
Because this fits so nicely right there.
It does.
And so I just need to fill this in for the 7x7.
I bought all those nice long ones. But you can go, I said you can go off the side.
Right. So then I have to move 5.
By this point, it might be, holy cow.
4,
6, 8, 10,
11. And we're going to take 2 5s and a 1.
I don't know what ones will be useful.
I know, I'm to the point where some of these might actually be sort of
well, I know I'm not going to finish the board. We're going to get to the end before we finish, but I H because I can at least put it on the side. You know, it's not going to. It still gives me. If I put it over here, it'd be messed up, but over here is not too bad.
Usually I don't have it so filled like this where I'm running out of areas on the side.
I'm just going to move 2.
What?
I move my 3, then I move 2 after that. Yeah,
and this goes here.
And then I get my buttons 1, 2, 3. It was a nice square until I have an H down.
Because usually I sort of fill from
the corner, yeah.
Yeah, like one side and up or something. I don't usually have it like this because now with some of these pieces, it could be tricky to fit them. And then I might, and if I can't fit something, I'm going to have lots of empty spots.
Let's try to get my 7x7 right at this point.
I'm just going to 1, 2 for now. This is a lot of empty board, though. That concerns me because we're getting close to the end.
I guess here's the best one. I don't know what that's going to fit in that spot now.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I can do this, I guess. But this one, that's actually probably worse. We're making quilts.
We are.
4.
Isn't it beautiful? They're just from fabric scraps. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, you got that to...
But at this point, I'm not sure if it's going to solve anything. This is the one I need. This one. They're way up there. I mean, it'll help, I guess. I mean, you could still use these to fill up.
I think I'm just going to have to buy something.
This one has buttons on it.
The hard part, like, I feel like this one fills better, but it doesn't give me currency when I go through.
Choices.
I don't know.
I know quilting has so many choices.
Right. I'm going to get this one. I don't know if I want to do that to myself.
Yeah, that's kind of why I did that. We're not going to, I mean, we're almost to the end, so you got to move 5. Get your like 15 or whatever you have now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
Yeah,
I think you're going to win that game.
I don't know. We don't know yet. Because look at, I have a lot of empty space. Those subtract points.
I'm just testing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's am I going to do with this?
You touch it, you buy it.
I was curious about. That's expensive, though.
It is.
Money.
It is expensive.
The rest of these aren't going to fit. Well, I'll just buy that one and stick it. The one thing that fits.
Yeah. Yeah, move.
So how does that handle that?
I forgot. I feel like if you're on top...
I'm to put it on top of you.
Yes, and I feel like if you're on top, then you go next, but I forgot. So I'm going to double check, because I don't want to be wrong. If both are on the same space, player whose token is on top goes first.
Huh? At this point, I'm just going to buy them to get points, I guess. To get buttons. Because I'm not going to fill it up, so not worry about that hole over there. I'm going to get negatives for holes, but I'm not going to get at this point. Actually, I can fill it right here.
Oh! You... what would you...
1, 2, 3, 4.
You need to turn here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, same right there. So.
Yeah. We're almost at the end here.
Now you got your good ones here, but it's too big. Well, actually, you got your 7x7 right there if you get that 10 one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this fits there.
Yeah, it does. I mean, no, it doesn't. Totally doesn't. This one's better.
I mean, I kind of am afraid to spend 10 right now, but...
2 out of that. There you go. Do you get this right away or is it at the end of the game?
I'm pretty sure I get it as soon as I fill it. Yeah.
I usually get that.
Okay, and then I get to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I get to go again. Man, I have so many empty
You end the game right here.
I
have as many as you do.
Man, I feel like I've filled my board more before. Then
buy that one.
But that's probably why I didn't have very many buttons in the end, is because I filled my board so much.
I mean, you could buy the 7 one and stick it on there.
I don't want to have a negative score. I feel like that's where I'm heading right now.
We're both heading that way.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
It's your button, too. I was on my way. I was waiting to get up there again. That would have done it for me, too.
I only have to move one.
You do again. And you get all the buttons. You just want to buy one.
Move forward.
Because you'll still get the buttons if you buy that one. You'll still move forward one and you'll still get all the buttons from that.
I know, but I feel like I need to add something that will give me buttons.
Oh, that's expensive then.
It is. I'd have to... Can I actually spend this?
No, that's just your count at the end. Pretty sure.
So I don't have enough. Darn it. I think that's all I can buy is that little one.
To buy the big one, just a little fit.
Well, I mean, so that I can just fill in some more space. Okay, and then I get... Jeez.
Now is the game over, or do I keep moving?
Okay. We both have to reach the end. 16.
Man. I can technically buy one, huh?
Yeah.
Buy 2.
Oops, sorry.
No, I can't buy one.
You have like...
I'll move. So I get 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's it.
Alright. So...
I don't think we'll be able to finish the game. I mean, number can fill that up anyway, with these pieces.
It also depends on the order of how they're placed around there, too. Because that's like
I got
random.
the most patches this time.
I was trying to remember. It's... Okay. Yes. The number of buttons you have left. Excuse me. Adding the value of the special tile if available. And then from that score, you subtract 2 points for every empty space of your quilt board.
Oh, God. I'm in negative for sure. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, their example, those people had a final score of like 11 and 14.
Man.
They only had... Their example...
They're these buttons?
Their example people... have only 5 empty spaces and 2 empty spaces.
We did move a lot. I mean, if you just... I don't know. Yeah, it just seems odd.
Well, but one of the things that happens is if you're buying, you end up moving a lot.
Yeah.
You know? Whereas if I was moving and earning money... Yeah, but then it's a trade-off because it's like, then you're not filling your board.
I have negative 31 points.
So just remember that.
All right.
So I won with negative 18.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
I thought I did pretty well, too.
I felt like I was doing well.
So I did well when I bought stuff at the end just to buy stuff, huh?
Negative 31 is your score. Mine's negative 18.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Your best score is 8.
Oh,
my best score is 3.
So I've done better.
I had way more currency because I was racking up the button pieces.
I wasn't paying attention to that. The nice fitting ones, you don't have those. Usually.
No, they don't. I mean, and the cheaper stuff doesn't.
Oh yeah, you pay more for that.
So, yeah, it's sort of it's a trade-off.
Yeah, it's fun and quick.
So
it's always different.
I still won with making sure I had a lot of buttons.
Yep. you warned me in the beginning. But yeah, it's quick and easy. It's always different.
Hmm. Yeah, it's not the same game twice. Because I mean, I just
played Tetris.
We just randomly put them around, so the order of them makes a difference.
And which one do you pick? My quilt's not super warm. It's got a big hole in the sides.
Mine's a little baby quilt. Yeah. I started messing mine up already. If you're looking for fun to play your board game, definitely would recommend Patchwork. They also have a newer version called Patchwork Express. I forget what the differences are.
It's faster? It's expressful.
But if I remember correctly, there are, it's not exactly the same. There is a little difference to it. I don't remember what it is, though. So if you know, you can drop a comment. I recommend this one. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good one. And it's
small.
It's also a good one if you're trying to introduce someone who doesn't play a lot of games, because it's not overly difficult to teach. Like, it's easy to teach it. It's quick
most
to
people
teach.
have played something like Tetris, so they know how to hold the shapes and stuff like that. And kids, it's good for kids and shape learning and stuff.
Yeah.
Counting.
a nice kind of like ease them into,
You know, not a lot of setup and stuff.
and you're not really like messing with each other.
No.
Like it's competitive.
I can buy one that I know you want, but then I have to deal with it too.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're competing to see who has the most points in the end, but it's not like he doesn't.
It doesn't feel like, ruthless. I mean,
Right.
we said it was ruthless, but we didn't mean it like that.
No. Yeah, I definitely recommend this one. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow, do all the things.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you at the next game.
Bye.